Welcome back to Junkyard Mook. Alright, last time you saw this car, I was working on the suspension. I completed the front suspension and then we ran into some roadblocks for the rear. I need to do some math and figure out my ride height that I want back there and then order parts. So, that's on me. But today, we're gonna dive into the engine bay. A lot of you have been shocked and or disappointed that there's an inline 6 in this. Not for long. I have a 350 on the engine stand over there, waiting to go in the car. So today I'll be taking out the engine, and the trans of course, and getting it ready to put the 350 in it. I will also be tearing down the 350 and getting it ready to go off to the machine shed, so I know it's good to go for when I put it in this car. This had to have been one of the most accessorized inline 6 cars, and I want what's under the hood to match what the car looks like. A lot of you have asked me about the side pipes and if I'm keeping them. The answer is yes, I want to. I do not want to take off the side pipes. I think they're awesome. And if you noticed in that last episode when I was going through my Summit parts, I have short headers. So when I put my 350 in here, I can still use the side pipes and both of them will be hooked up. One of them will just be for decoration. Alright, I'm gonna get the shop ready so we can pull this engine out and get to work. Also, this video is sponsored by NordVPN. Alright, it's go time.
Yeehaw, I got a bucket device.
Kevin's got a bucket device, so we gotta drain the coolant. Got the cherry picker. Alright, open that hood.
Ta-da!
Burnt slime.
That'll be the last time this hood comes open to reveal an inline 6 of disappointment in this car's entire life since the day it was made.
Do you know what I called it yesterday?
What?
I said it was the most dressed up inline 6 car.
It is. It was a ricer before ricers were a thing.
Yep.
It was a poser.
Alright, we're gonna start with draining the radiator, get all those hoses disconnected. What are you doing?
My sweatshirt's so soft.
Anyway, fan out of here. Let's see, where's it? Oh, take the hood off. Yeah, that should probably get taken out of our way immediately. Heater core probably. Throttle and choke disconnected. Oh, trans lines are not gonna be fun.
Trans lines never hurt anybody. Just kidding, they've hurt a lot of people. Me included.
Okay, I guess Kevin's getting started on the hood.
I'm excited, let's get this thing out of here.
I'm excited too! I got 350 for this thing. I want this inline 6 out!
Let's set a goal, 2 hours on the ground.
Let's see, what time is it now?
Hopefully an hour, half past a freckle.
It is 11:02. Also, that's my cat screaming. Alright, let's go.
This be a tricky one. The paint.
Yeah, can't damage this paint.
I'm gonna scratch it.
Where's the fourth filter?
Like hence 38.
Need that!
Come on, little radiator drain. You can. Oh, did you hear my shoulder?
Yeah. It's 25 foot-pounds.
And now we take our radiator cap off. Oh, James.
Oh no!
Now we put our radiator cap back on and go find a better way to do this.
Fresh pizza.
Yeah, you want to make sure it's a fresh pizza box, not just a pizza box.
I feel like fresh pizza saves the day every day.
There we go.
Alright, I'm about to take off this radiator cover here. I have the really nice, just 1-bolt radiator cover edition.
It's the quick release model.
It's very rare. It only came on like one car.
Oh.
And I got it.
Oh.
So. Get heck out. It got heck out.
Look at that little guy.
So skinny.
Like single core. Somehow still holds fluid.
It's a race. A little more. Oh no!
This has gone well.
Yeah. That went just great. Alright, everything should be disconnected.
Easy peasy.
Ooh. Oh. That was more coolant than I was expecting. It's really nice not having a grill.
No.
Oh, heck.
You're
Ooh.
stuck.
I am stuck. Set. Here, a fan.
It's about time I got one.
There. I can do it. Ta-da! Okay, I think I got all the connections off and taken care of, but I'm gonna take a lap around the engine essentially and make sure I didn't miss anything. I think we're good on that side. Yep, we missed the coil wires here.
Oh heck. That was on my side. I
Yeah.
failed.
Well, it's a good thing I double checked. So we're just gonna chop those off or light them on fire or something and get this engine out. All right, Kevin is setting up a spot where we can lift the engine from. I am going to roll under here and, oh, you can't see very well, but I'm gonna go get those drive shaft bolts out and get it ready to pull it out of the transmission.
Stinks down here.
Oh, you're down here, so.
Oh, okay, alright. That's the problem.
Stupid side pipes. It's the one time I really don't enjoy them.
Anytime you work on the car.
Alright, let's see how much calamity I can cause here. Oh!
Perfect.
Just elbowing my leaf springs. Oh.
That works too. That's one way to do it. left the joint cap.
We left a cap behind. Okay.
Ready for the waterfall?
I guess. It's gonna go bonk. Come on now. Mind to the cable.
Where's the waterfall?
Uh-oh.
Great, you know that means it'll do that when we try to take the trans out.
Yep.
Because it's full, because it ran and drove just fine. Oh boy.
Give me this. Give it. Give
Good job,
sir.
Mookers.
You gotta give it. I got it. Do you want a little hat?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay, weirdo.
Yeah, you're right. I'm the weirdo.
You are! I'm stuck under my car. Send help. And Doritos. The last bolt.
Ready to come out?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Here we go.
Alright, go ahead. You ready to make a big mess on the floor?
Absolutely.
Hopefully we don't. Hopefully we can pop this out, swing it forward, get the pan under that transmission. Wow, this thing's getting tall.
That's what I'm saying. This thing's gonna be as tall as me.
Alright, hang on. Let's see if we're hitting the... We might have to pull the actual cross member out.
Heck.
Heck, indeed. Alright, reset.
Bonk.
Yeah, that went well.
All right, let's pull this motor. Kevin, get out of there.
Gotta drain the trans. Let all the calamity juice out.
Oh,
One moment now.
here we go.
Where's all the calamity juice? Oh shit.
Still
Why is nothing coming out? Not even a drop. Oh, there it is.
Hello.
It was just late to the party.
We're gonna let the transmission leak for a little bit, and then we'll pull the engine out.
I take a nap now.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
Free from that engine out.
Hang on. Hammer!
I like hammers.
Let it go. Let it go.
Did you guys know that it's actually Kevin singing in Frozen?
No. I'm singing about exhausts and bolts, not actually snowman or whatever the hell they're singing about. Let's try going up a little more. Maybe I can get it out of these mounts and just sit on top of the mounts. Wait, where's the big old pry bar? Alright, go ahead.
Alright. Hello.
There we go. Now I bet we're dumping on the floor. Yep. Shit.
Save it, Kevin, save it!
Oh. You want to tell them what we're doing?
Alright, so we're lowering the car.
I guess the jack wasn't tight.
The car was on ramps. We lowered it so we can pull the engine up and out. Since our cable is so long, we need that extra lack of height. Very graceful. Very, very graceful.
You don't make stuff happen. Stuff happened.
Yeah. Let's move you guys a little closer, huh?
Hi.
Alright. Remember, when you're pulling an engine, use a pry bar instead of your arms. Ready?
Yep. Oh.
Did we forget something?
No, it came down on the suspension on that side. We gotta lift the car a little bit.
Ah, heck.
Alright, now you can pull the engine hoist out. It was literally like an eighth of an inch.
Oh my god.
It was like it lifted that far and then it was gonna go.
Look at this different. Should be able to.
Might be able to swing it from there.
Yeah. Oh, it's on that side now.
Did you get it caught on this side now? Alright, so it's the jack to that side.
There we go.
Alright. For you, there's the tool. Every damn time. Alright, Mook, your Nova is officially the furthest it's ever been from running and driving since we've owned it. Because now I ain't even got one of them.
It's officially gutless. Interior and engine bay and everything.
Paint, windshield, yeah, paint, all of it.
Yep.
It's got good suspension up front.
Alright, how about we build a V8 for it? Don't eat that!
Yeah, let's do that.
So Kevin, that man right there, yep, he just raised his hand. He brought up a good point. I might not even have to send off that 350 to the machine shop or anything. It could be totally fine. All it has done is sit on that engine stand, so I didn't exactly know the history or the status of it. I kind of just assumed that it would have to go. But we're still gonna tear into it and make sure it's okay. Because, I mean, we don't have any pistons or anything to go into that if we do send it, so. But there's only one way to find out, so we're gonna tear into that next. Okay, real quick, a word from our sponsor, NordVPN. These days it is important to browse the internet safely. a VPN is always a good idea, and I recommend NordVPN. NordVPN has qualities that can benefit anyone from the average everyday internet user to gamers and everyone in between. It is easy to use with a one-click connect or even enable auto-connect for a zero-click protection. There are over 5,200 servers in 60 countries, allowing you to find the fastest speeds and access everywhere. NordVPN is the fastest VPN out there. For you techies out there, it is a diskless server, and it has an automatic kill switch in case the VPN accidentally drops. It'll block the device from accessing the web. There is even an option for a double VPN for even more protection. Watch TVs and movies from other streaming platforms from anywhere. And no more bandwidth throttling because NordVPN encrypts all of your traffic so your internet provider cannot slow down your streaming speeds. Get the exclusive NordVPN deal at nordvpn.com/mook. Their website is very informative and easy to navigate. It is risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. Thank you, NordVPN, for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to the Nova. We forgot to mention, it actually took us 3 hours to get this out. I totally forgot to acknowledge that. But anyway, the V8 is over here. Waddle him over, Kevin. Show us what you got. More so what you stole out of the back of Booger Truck.
Okay, look, I've literally never owned anything that had a fun camshaft. That F100 is the closest thing, and it's an HO stock Ford cam. So I'm really excited about this. Summit Racing made this happen, and now we get to do some crazy stuff. The first cam I ever put in an engine is going to be in your car.
Yeah.
But I'm still excited to do all this.
You carrying my camshaft around though is making me very nervous.
Okay, here.
Thank you, Summit.
Okay, now put it in.
Down.
Put it in.
No.
Mook, put it in. I want to see how much noises it makes.
Do this. Quit hacking around.
You need this?
Okay, so we're gonna take the distributor out first. We're just gonna dig into this. This is a Apple
It's a weird looking apple.
MacBook Pro.
No, this is a mid-90s.
Vortex?
This is a Chevy Vortec that we paid $100 for. Bought it out of some guy's garage off the floor. Condition completely unknown to us.
Hello.
Apparently they swapped it out because the customer said it was losing power and burning oil, so they put a different motor in, and we bought this sucker for $100. If you ask me, I'm a little confused by the story of this engine because it has very, very little oil on it. It's very clean. That's not a Chevy thing. Anything from the 90s should have been caked in oil.
It looks like they at least had the intake off at one point.
Yeah, I think they redone the intake at one point. I see blue RTV back here. The casting number is a common casting number for a reman motor or a core. The casting number, I couldn't find much online. It's 1023880 on the back of the block. That's supposedly a common number for reman motors. So I kind of feel like this is a reman motor, which might get interesting when we start digging into it. We might have either a motor that's good to go and very little wear on it, or a reman that's been punched 60 over in one cylinder. We're gonna have to find a new motor. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, thank you. What do I do with all this stuff?
I don't know. I think we should start with the spark plug boys and get a booger scope down there.
Oh, okay.
It all comes full circle.
I'll go get the booger scope.
Booger scope! Alright, let's get a spark plug out here.
Oh.
I had to get the boot off of it.
Yeah, it looks good. I've never built a 350 Chevy. I've worked with it very little, honestly. Everything we usually do is Pontiacs or Buicks or Fords or inline sixes. But I know how to convert an EFI Ford over to be a fuel-injected Ford. It's easy as heck. You just change the timing cover and the intake. And pretty much that's it. And make sure that your balances are right, because they had a balance change when they went to fuel injection. I believe they're 50 ounce, where the earlier ones were 28. But these, I know nothing about. They had the stupid iridium plugs in it.
No, my point is the spark plug was finger tight.
You actually took it out with your hand.
Yeah, that was my point.
Anyway, I know very little about these Vortec motors. I know you have to have a special intake, which we've ordered. But as far as converting it over to carbureted, I imagine stick a distributor in the back here, put a different intake on, and then find a way to feed the car fuel because there's no fuel pump.
Does this taste okay?
It's a little lean.
Where's the booger scope, Kevin? You said you get it.
Probably right there.
Booger scope.
Yup, they put those special plugs in here, which might have very well been why it was running bad. These don't look like they were having a good time in there. Just put copper plugs in these. It's not some new crazy fuel injected vehicle. It's a mid-90s Chevy.
You lied to me. It's not in here.
Mook, it's your favorite thing. The thing that your viewers love the most. The booger scope.
The booger scope.
Where damn?
We're here.
Oh yeah, they're dumb spark plug angle. So, I see some crosshatch in the wall. A little bit of scoring too, but it's not a complete mirror surface, so that's good. Let's see if I can get this thing to bend right to where we can see the piston. Oh, hello piston. See if I can bend it where I can see the piston a little further away. What I want to see is if there's any numbers in the center of this piston. Or anywhere on the piston, really.
See, it looks all
Yeah, that's just carbon.
rusty and not good.
Nope, it's carbon and valve release. Totally normal. It's actually very clean inside. That looks like the most stock piston I've ever seen. It even almost has a Chevy emblem in it. I would not be scared to run this motor at all. There's a bit of, what did I just see? There's a clean spot right there, which usually clean spots around the edge indicate like head gasket problems, but I don't freaking know, man.
Hi.
Want to pull a couple more and keep looking?
Yeah.
If I were you, Mook, especially since we don't have any of the parts for it, I'm not scared of this motor so far from what little I have seen. I think we'd be okay to tear this thing down, clean it, paint it, dress it, and stick it in. And then you just got a nice, budget-friendly 350 Vortec 5-speed burnt Nova.
Let's just keep looking.
I'm trying to get these damn things on my way.
You're doing a very good
Be
job.
gone. And some rust flakage in there. Cylinder wall looks pretty damn good. Like, look at that. You see that nice crosshatch in there? That's beautiful. I do not think this thing needs to go to an engine shop at all. No, I'm liking this Mook. I think for $100 you get one hell of a motor. Unless we find something blatantly wrong on the bottom end. Nice big old exhaust valve. The piston says hello.
Hey, how are you guys doing?
Kevin, stop it.
Welcome to Kevin's ASMR.
Stop.
Today we're looking at a Chevy.
Yeah, I can't see shit in this one. There's a piston in the way. But it looks good. I think you've got a really good motor for $100. Let's make it sing. Like $300.
Let's make it rowdy.
So Mook, obviously we have some detective work to do. They said this engine was down on power and using oil, right? I think one of our first clues is right here. You just don't put these modern iridium spark plugs and stuff in an old engine. The ignition systems are not set up for it. The chamber designs and everything are just not right. It's just asking for trouble. They ran these for a long time. On top of being in there, they look worn out for an iridium plug. So the motor does have some miles on it, but I think this is where they started having power issues. How's that going?
Not great.
You got a stuck one? Look how easy this motor spins over.
Oh, piston's right there. Goodbye. We're gonna take off some of these things that are in the way and just, tear this thing apart. Get the heck out of here. Like, look at all this space for activities right here. Kevin, you're failing.
Sorry. What were you saying? Hey, I enjoy the days where we work on your stuff because there's like less stress on me and I can just goof off and hang out.
I enjoy every day, Kevin.
That's good, Mook.
Listen, what is your problem? There we go.
Aww.
I heard you winding up.
Let's do something
It's
faster.
not fun. Stupid, Kevin. Just stupid. Give me that. I'm probably gonna break those in. Yeah.
We'll have them.
I didn't break it yet, but I will.
I'm gonna put a rag in the distributor hole so that none of our fun little bolts fall in there and make for an adventure.
So Mook doesn't heck it up. Here, more presents for you. Oh my god.
We're taking the whole
I know,
intake
but
off.
for some reason that just scared me. Oh, there's two. That's a present for you, Kevin. Excuse me, what are you throwing at me? Give it. Blue, our TV.
Yep, someone's been in here before. You keep handing me bolts, I just keep putting them in the same spot.
Here's a...
God dang it. Okay, now our upper intake half should be able to come off, I think.
I'm stuck.
Get my pry pliers in here.
Oh, jeez.
Nope. What do?
Easy.
Oh, it's the whole damn center bit.
Jeez, Kevin!
I got it.
Whoa.
Number one, weird. Number two, yuck.
Yeah.
Is this thing made out of real tornadoes? I had to guess. These are probably EGR ordeals. Seeing how dirty it is around. There's 8 bolts to hold this intake on.
Yeah.
No, that can't be. There has to be, like, there's literally nothing from here to here for a foot. You're telling me there's no bolts.
I didn't say it was a perfect system.
No, it's still bolted down. I just don't know where they am. Where am you?
Maybe we just need a bigger persuasion bar.
Nah, dude. I mean, we can try it, but
I want to try it.
Alright, well, I'm gonna Google it in the meantime. Google says that there's literally only 8 bolts. How did these engines ever seal? Nothing? Give it a heck move.
Give it a heck.
Oh my god.
Oh, is it going?
Yeah.
It's going!
Oh, Jesus. That is so tight. Oh, that doesn't sound good.
No, but none of this does.
That RTV had a lifetime bond.
I'm gonna try to be a counterweight for this.
Where's the big pry bar?
The big?
The big.
Okay. Here is the I am no longer asking nicely.
Watch it transverse across the camera like something from Star Wars.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
No more Mr. Intake. It was literally just stuck on that hard.
Jeez.
That and the fuel injectors might have been holding it in. I don't really know what's under this, but it didn't. Oh no, it's just the lips. Yeah, it was literally stuck on there that hard. We also need a knife to cut this.
Can I?
Knife.
Here, I got the perfect one for you.
Oh, look at that little guy. Come on, little buddy.
Come on, little buddy.
You got a little hose to cut. This is a lot of work with this tiny knife you gave me.
All right. Here you go.
What?
I don't want that. That's your knife.
No, you take this.
There, you.
Hey, you don't need an extension for that.
I know, but it was already on. So I just left it on. It's a little stucco over here. There we go.
Ooh, looks pretty nice in there.
Here.
I would still like to say that I don't think this engine
This one's a little
had very
loose.
many of any hours on it. Hey, look at that.
Whoa!
It looks brand new inside. Velcro gaskets and everything.
Oh, this one's loose.
Yeah. You know, that's a good point, Mook. You might have found another clue.
Yeah.
If someone was in here messing with stuff, they might not have set these right, or they may have came out of adjustment and they're losing some valve opening potential and losing some power. Oh yeah, those preloads are not right on a few of those.
Hey, look, it has the firing order here. 1255826. Where'd you put my other remote?
Over by the door.
That's dumb.
You're dumb. 1255806. Hey, it's a roller block. Good. Who would have thought? You know, being a vortex. Surprise, surprise. Looks good in here, Mook. Get some good roller cams down in there.
Alright, any of you rods bent. Ow. The RTV just snapped and hit me.
It was sealed really well. Whoever didn't know what they were doing, they put RTV on the China walls and not the gaskets. Coolant passages look nice and clean. Valve train looks great. The cylinder walls look great. Everything in here, I mean, there's a bit of sludge that we can, you know, scrape out with a, there's a good bit of sludge right here, but we can clean all that up. Seeing that, actually, these might not be out of adjustment. They may not have got maintained very well, and it might have ate the camshaft. And those are actually just bad cam lobes. Yes. Place your bets. Will water come out, oil come out, or nothing come out?
Oil.
I'm gonna say nothing.
Oh! Man! It's just a gooey little plug.
Hoi!
Oh my.
Oh, I gotta pick or choose. Okay,
New plan.
new plan.
More bucket devices.
Get the fun bucket. Get the fun bucket.
Yep.
Ready?
I think so. Oh.
I'm Spider-Man.
You're not doing too hot over there, Kevin.
More than me. What about your fun bucket?
I'm a little worried about you.
Here we go. Oh, David.
Now there's 4! Alright, let's get the oil pan off. Where did my impact go? Oh, it's over here.
I did my time.
Okay, I could probably take this extension off. I don't know why Kevin was demanding I have it on here. What? Goodbye. Here, these are getting heavy. I'm about to take this off. I can't reach anything. I'm stuck.
You didn't drop anything down the intake, did you? Engine doesn't spin over anymore. What the hell happened?
So we noticed initially that it got stuck at one point after we were able to spin it. We flipped it over. And now wherever it sits, it seems to get kind of sticky and stuck again.
Oh, now it doesn't even turn more than a quarter turn.
Yeah.
So last night I was like, what the hell is going on? And Mook's like, do you think it's carbon? I'm like, it could be carbon, but it didn't look like there was a lot of carbon inside. But sure enough, it's carbon falling off the piston face and the cylinder head and getting set on top of the valves. Whereas before, when it was right side up, it didn't really have a problem, but we turned it, gravity changed inside.
Heckin' gravity.
Oh shit. And now we sprayed a couple cylinders out with brake clean last night and got the spin just fine again, but this morning it's the most stuck it's been yet. So
It's stuck. So
same as this engine actually.
yeah.
Worked fine, and then we started spinning it and it seized up because of all the carbon. So we'll probably just You think you want to just do what we did to this one?
Yeah. So we're gonna soak the cylinders in ATF and let them sit for a bit.
Wow.
Get it out of there.
I don't know how we're supposed to do that part since there's no starter or anything.
Yeah.
We'll get to that when we get to that.
Yeah.
You want to check?
And then yeah, I still want to check the rod bearings, make sure they're okay and they exist and whatnot. And then we'll work on getting all this off and get down into that timing chain.
Yeehaw.
You ready for this?
Let's do it.
I'll see if they're loose enough, but oh, I actually can get it. I was expecting that to get a hammer.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty decent looking. There is some wear. You can see some pitting here. This pitting is from like usually heat or damage from debris. The marks are usually debris. Some of that scalding can be bits of bearing popping off from either debris or heat. I'm interested to see the upper bearing, see how that guy looks, because things get funky right here at this pinch. Let's push our piston down a little bit and get a look at that guy. Oh, that actually looks amazing. Just wipe it off. I'm not going to pull it out of the piston.
Yeah!
The rod. I'll take that any day of the week. No copper showing. Of course, these might not be a copper base, but they feel okay. Let's get some plastic gauge and see what your clearance is.
Alright, we put some plastic gauge between the bearing and the crank. We're going to try to get a rough estimate to what our clearance is. But first I have to torque them down. Heck. There it is. Alright.
Can I
Rip them out of there! Can I undo 45 foot-pounds of torque? No!
You do?
There it is.
It's a fresh 45 too.
Twiggy arms. Can do it.
This is the first 350 Chevy I've ever spent time in the bottom end, and everything is just so small in comparison to like a 302. Like these tiny little caps, thin counterweights, tiny little rods. It's crazy.
See it squished? Right there.
It's about 20 thousandths of clearance. We're not using a caliper, obviously, to literally measure our crank journal there, so it's not perfectly accurate, but it gets us in the ballpark of somewhere around 20 thousandths. So they're open a bit, but do we even know what they're supposed to be? Let's pop this guy out and see if he's got words in the back.
Can you speak words?
They are copper in the bottom.
Oh, yeah, I see
So
that.
it did not get down to them. So
I see GM. That's good.
Good. A .100 maybe. Also, these bearings are from 1997, so gives us an idea of when the motor was built. Actually, that might just be a part number, not really an undersized bearing of any sort.
Okay, we are going to flip this back over, put some ATF in the cylinders, let that soak, and while that is working its magic, we're going to take all this off. Whee! Thank you, Kevin.
Problemo.
All right.
That'd be $50.
No. Let's go get the goo.
We loosened up all of our valve trains so that we can seal this off and let it sit all day by putting the plugs back in. Alright, well, let's put your plugs back in so that we can make this a sealed container, and then once everything's full, we'll roll the engine around a few times and let it sit, work on some other stuff, roll it around, let it sit, blah blah blah.
Kevin's making a mess.
Okay. A couple 360s, everything should be coated. Now we wait.
Okay, while that's soaking, we're gonna move on to getting all these pulleys and covers and everything off.
Yeah.
What was that?
Yay!
Okay.
Yeah!
Oh boy. Alright, now that we're done with that calamity. Fries are done. I'm probably gonna need a mallet. This is just gonna damage the mallet. Oh, it's going. There we go. Heck! Go. Water pump is off. Replace assembly upon removal. Okay. Okay, time to get the pulley off. Oh my gosh. Would you believe it? It's a different size. Oh, the pulley's falling. Pulley's fine. Just a little bit of minor chaos, but that's welcome on Junkyard Mook. I need the chicken foot tool now. Chicken foot tool. Okay. Thank you, sir. Oh, can you hold this guy?
I'm gonna be you. Yo.
No, I don't do that. I'm gonna drop these bolts. Whee. No, 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 no.
What's happening?
Everything.
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 Sings it.
Oh!
It'll want to turn a little, but thankfully all that hydraulic fluid in the cylinders will stop that from happening. Unless the valves are leaky. Oh man. Yeah, I've got air coming through on, oh god, keep going. Alright, hang on, we got a problem.
Oh no.
So all these are loose right now, which means we should have maximum seat pressure
It's leaking
on our
on
valve springs. Go ahead, Mook.
Ready?
Yep. I don't know if they're gonna be able to see it or not. But yeah, as you can see, there's a whole bunch of bubbles.
It's puking over here.
Is it?
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of carbon in our valves. So we got some valve cleaning to do, which means heads have to come off. Which means we should probably just send those over at least to the machine shop. Watch, we'll just send a whole block. It'll be 3 months instead of tonight.
And I was right.
Instead of running tonight, it'll be 3 months from now.
I didn't want to be right about this, but I might be right.
I'm looking at the amount of carbon sneaking up behind some of these valves, especially the ones, you know, full of fluid right now. That's an intake valve too. That's not great. Those ones have fluid slipping through. But there's a bunch of carbon up in the seats too, so they might just be dirty from being, you know what it is?
Sadness?
It's these front four, the ones that were closest to the EGR. It's literally the EGR killing this engine from just pumping all this shit into the motor. Like, look how dirty all these runners are. But if you remember, the front of that intake was bad.
That was bad.
So, yeah, let's get that harmonic off and then I guess take some heads off. Midwest cylinder head, you know, the place where they do cylinder heads everywhere is right over here.
Didn't we take Smokey's engine over there too?
Yep.
We very much trust them.
They're good stuff. Yeah, you've done it.
We're getting there. Now for the timing cover. Where's my coffee? It's not doing anything anymore. Whoa! Look at these fancy bolts. That's for you.
Well, I don't want to hold everything. I'm gonna get impact so this is done today.
Oh, they'll get done today. Stinks.
You stinks.
I'm not talking about you.
You stinks.
But you stink too. Get out of there. Is there more?
Moment of truth. Let's see how bad your timing chain is.
Am I missing one?
I have no idea.
No, it's coming.
Oh, it's the seal on the bottom.
Yeah.
Not terrible, but I mean, still needs replaced.
Those are probably bigger than the ones I just took out. They look bigger. Oh, yeah, a little bit. Can you imagine that? Oh, there we go.
Oh, whatever the hell this is.
Hold that.
Pretty sure it's a crank sensor. I thought it had more than 4 points though.
All you need is north, south, east, west.
to fire V8.
Yeah, that's
Your
all.
cardinal directions.
That's all you need.
What do you say we take some heads off?
Okay, so we pulled the first head off, and one thing that we never thought of that Kevin actually mentioned was the head gasket actually started rusting.
The problem is you have essentially restrictors in your head gasket, and eventually, what they do is they keep water moving down to the end of the block and circulating evenly through everything. Well, if these rust out and blow through and you get a 1-inch hole right here, now half your block, these last couple cylinders won't get as much water. And I always freaking forget that that's an issue with head gaskets. That even though the head gaskets are sealed, sometimes when you're redoing an engine, it's worth putting head gaskets in because those water block off it thingies like to rust out.
Is that the scientific term for it?
I think so, yeah.
I think you're right. But check this out. Look at all of this debris.
Yeah, that's why that cylinder's getting stuck.
Mm-hmm. See, I was right.
Yeah, you're spot on.
Into the fun bucket.
We don't have a ring ridge, so that's nice. This might just be a dingle ball job. And then have Midwest Cylinder plane your heads, which, especially with the Chevys, when your heads are off, just go have them planed.
Yep.
You pick up a little bit of compression, and they'll be flat. And you won't just eat through the next set of head gaskets immediately.
Here's the other half of that head gasket in this spot.
They laminate and stayed on the block really weird.
Alright, on to the other side. We're gonna remove the spark plugs and then tip it so all that ATF can drain out.
Into the fun bucket. I would like to point out I did not coin that term. That's actually a build, break, repeat thing. When they did the first engine swap and they were learning about it as they went, they just threw everything into this bucket and called it the fun bucket. And then they dropped some tools in it once after months.
I mean, you just dropped a bolt into it.
And then they knocked it over.
Oh no!
It was a big fun bucket, a whole engine swap once or twice, and they knocked it over in the shop. Having
all the bolty boys out. Piece of cake. Alright, let's dump the little puddles of
fun bucket
of stuff out of them. Oh, here comes a bunch of goo. Get on out of there.
Stinks.
See, I told you it stinks.
It does smell really weird.
Okay, we're getting the lifters out. So I am removing what I call the binoculars, but the rest of the world calls dog bones.
How's our lifters look?
I don't know. It will not reveal its secrets to me.
Yeah, they're probably stuck in the bore. We might have to go down and out the bottom. Right, so we're just gonna stick these all up, and then we'll punch them out the bottom since that's the way they want to go. These are all getting tossed anyway. We got a whole cam kit for this engine from Summit.
Oh.
Hey! Yeah, they look like roller lifters. I'll be damned.
That ain't moving. It's almost like it's supposed to stay put. I got it.
Heck. There's probably a bunch of debris and shit on all the bearing edges.
I'm trying to be as careful as I can.
The last melon. Ta-da! The old lump stick.
Okay. Now, let's get these pistons out of here. And probably this out of our way. Oh, they are just pins.
Well, this escalated really quickly. This quickly went from, I think this engine will be great, to off to the machine shop for a full rebuild. A quick thank you to Darren for informing me, though, that we would have had to send this to the machine shop anyway, the heads anyway, because if you run anything over a 0.42 lift cam in these motors, you have to machine the valve guides down on a stock Vortec head because they're too tall. So, yeah, that would have been big sad. So we're not really losing any time here. We're just you know what? Just do it right. Right, Mook?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that this engine was an oil burner. It was probably slipping past the rings and getting into the EGR, which is why everything is so hecked up top. So, what do you know? Down on power from the plugs and burning oil and killing itself on the top end. Punch her out, Mook.
Alright, 2 more pistons to go. 3, how many? I can't count.
3, 2.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3. Look at that, Kevin. We got all 8.
We got all 8.
Only minor calamity.
Whee!
Right, she's all loaded up. Off to the machine shop for you. And we got our cam.
We gotta put the cam in. I was so excited to throw a cam in and go.
It'll be
Dang
okay.
it. Doing the right thing takes so long. And money.
Alright, let's go. Okay, so as I have mentioned before, I named this car the Spicy Nova because of my love for hot sauce. So I thought I would show you guys just how much I love hot sauce. I brought some here to the shop. We're gonna make some dinosaur chicken nuggets and I'm gonna eat some hot sauces. And some of them are very, 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 very hot. All right, so let's go make the chicken nuggets.
All right, Mook. What the hell are you up to?
I made a bunch of dinosaur chicken nuggets and I'm gonna eat some hot sauces.
If you guys don't know, Mook's a huge hot sauce fanatic. Oh, I love them. Which is why this is her Spicy Nova, and she's been looking forward to pulling the engine out and eating hot sauce.
Yeah.
In the Spicy Nova. So
yeah.
let's all watch the pain and suffering together.
I actually haven't tried half of these. You'll see they're still sealed, so we're going on this adventure together. I am going to use a fork because I don't want to risk getting hot sauce in my eye, and I don't have a bathtub to curl up in and cry here, so.
What? Do you, from rubbing your eyes?
Yeah.
I was like, do you notoriously just like put hot sauce on your fingers and fling them around?
I mean, you never know, Kevin. Yeah. I'm going to try this one called Honey Badger Honey Mustard first.
Are these lined up in like cold to hot?
Nope. Little knife. Oh my god. I know I have one here that's like 3 million Scoville level or so.
Oh good, is that the bomb? Oh, that's Apollo.
No, it's the Apollo. Ooh. It smells good.
Hey, hot ones, if you're watching this, you guys should make a Junkyard Mook sauce. You should, get a hold of her.
It's going well. Here we go. Oh.
What? Hot?
Yeah. Do you want to try a bite?
No, I think I'm good.
Here, try a bite.
No.
There you go, just the...
That's...
Oh, I'm sweating. That one's like a third of the amount that I got.
Shit. It's just a sharp... I feel like I just put acetone in my mouth.
Yeah. Oh my eyes are watering. On to the next one. All right, we're gonna try this one. I always think it says Mook's, but it says Mark's. Doesn't it look like Mook's?
That looks like Mook's.
Yeah. Mark's Barbados style. Is Mark gonna be nice? We don't know.
Actually, that one looks like a nice restaurant hot sauce. I'm gonna ask you questions about your car or your channel or something.
Like I'm on the actual show?
Yeah, like you're on Hot Ones.
If you guys haven't seen the YouTube channel, First We Feast, They have a Hot Ones segment where they have celebrities come on the show and they run through 10 sauces. I think I have 12 here, but they run through 10 sauces that get spicier and spicier, and they have to be able to answer an interview question for each sauce. And, oh my god. And if they get to the end, they get to do like a self-plug type thing. But it's very entertaining and I enjoy that show. I brought my favorite hot sauce for a moral support. It does start sweet. Obviously it has heat to it, but not as much as that honey badger one. It does start sweet though. Here you go. No. Gotta feed the Kevin too. Louisiana style.
Gotta preserve the taste buds, you know. Oh, I forgot to ask you a question. It wasn't sufferingly hot enough.
No.
I'll wait for a hot one.
I love Louisiana hot sauce. Okay, you could give me a little more than that. Oh! All right, let's see. We got T-Rex this time. I love Louisiana hot sauce. It was so good.
Mook, what's your plans for the interior of your Nova here?
Right now, all I know is that I don't want back seats. I want to make kind of a roll bar like the Le Mans has. I don't know for seats, front seats yet. I am going to cover the roof with hot sauce stickers and anything I can find with hot sauce related stuff. How funny would it be though to have fire extinguisher handles as door handles?
On the inside?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty good.
Alright, what do we got next? I have never tried this one. It's called Bliss and Vinegar. Red ripe serranos, strawberries, and coconut. So this one won't be awful. Serranos aren't that bad. Clearing my sinuses.
Yeah, a little sniffly over there.
I just broke it. Oh my god. Dude, stop it, that's enough!
What the hell?
I don't know, man. Hot sauces.
There's flowers all over it. It can't be that bad. It's called Bliss and Vinegar.
I don't like this one.
I was gonna say, as soon as I said that, I was like, I bet it's not hot and gross.
Roasted sweet pepper jalapeno sauce.
Found with the Apollo and the ones that like we like give our friends like make them endure pain. Yeah. If you don't, you gotta shake it until the bottom turns clear, and then you finally get the real flavor and heat.
This one almost smells like burning plastic.
Oh yeah, it does. What the hell? I think I had a fart that smelled like that once.
TMI. Okay.
You remember that time John ate Apollo and like it was like terrible, and then being John, he got all hyped up amongst himself.
Yeah.
And then just dumped a whole bunch of it straight into his mouth.
That was partially my fault, but yep.
And then died.
Please don't break my hot sauces.
What's
This one's called Shaquanda's Spicier Smoke Hot Pepper Sauce. No, it's not bad. I kind of like that one. Boop.
All right, next question. Let's move away from the Novo. What other projects are you working on right now for your channel?
I have a dump truck. I have a 1964 dump truck that I'm really excited to pull out of storage and get to work on again.
They've seen it before, right? It's been on your channel?
Yeah, I revived it out where at the same place Kevin got his plow truck. I also have the very notable booger truck who's sitting right there.
And a transmission for it, finally.
Yeah, I did find a transmission for it. Hopefully it's good. And then my 89.
With it being winter and us moving, Mook's been focusing on other things to keep us alive, basically, and make sure we have somewhere to live. So our projects have been sitting a little bit, and with the engine being dropped off at the machine shop and waiting on shipping for some other stuff, figured the hot sauce segment was a good little catch up for the channel and tell you guys where Mook's been and what she's been up to. What's next?
This one is Devil's Blend Hellfire Hot Sauce Roasted Reaper.
Wow, that sounds like something I don't want anywhere near my face.
You better try it.
What kind of dinosaur is that, Mook?
T-Rex.
Are you sure?
I'm not sure about anything right now. I'm spicy.
Saw a lot of emotions happening there.
Let's get more. That is a slow burn. That's a slow burn. Yep. It does kind of taste pickly though. Oh! Pickled fire! My face is hot.
I've been telling you that for a long time.
Again!
All right, general questions here. What is your dream car? Go.
1969 Pontiac GTO.
If anyone knows where one of those is sitting, where should they contact you?
The Junkyard Mook at gmail.com. Oil.
Is it time?
I'm not mentally prepared for this.
Are you doing Apollo or the bomb first?
I don't know. I don't even know what the Scoville level is for the bomb.
I think Apollo's higher, but bomb is supposed to be just outright pain. 1.5 million Scoville.
The bomb is 1.5 million.
Yep.
And Apollo, I think, is over 2 million. The Apollo
2.5
pepper
plus
is what the sauce is made from. And this is actually the first sauce to be made with this new hottest pepper. So that one is spicy. I think I'm gonna eat the bomb first because it is a lower Scoville level. These last two are gonna be the most entertaining for you guys. Wait, is this the sauce? It's just tar? It's a party, it's a party.
I can get the.
Oh, there's chicken nugget in it. Is this literally the sauce?
I remember it being thick, but that's enough to kill most normal sized cows.
I'm gonna eat all of it.
No, you're not.
It's so thick, it's like not going onto the chicken nugget.
Let's see how much you got on there.
It's been nice knowing you guys.
Oh, I'm nervous for you. Where's the hospital again? You better just do the whole thing at once. Just get it going. You know what this reminds me of? The gas chamber, basic training. No, real question. What are you planning to run for a transmission in your car if we can find one?
A 5-speed manual.
Are you gonna leave the grill melted? Fix it.
Yes,
What about the exterior, the body, the paint?
as long as I can.
Just leave it as it
Before
is?
it starts disintegrating.
Are you planning to go on any trips this summer with the car, or places people can see it? Maybe events?
Yes. Maybe power tour. Definitely local car shows.
Maybe summer nationals up in Minnesota with QA1 autocross the car. Everyone can see it there, meet it in person. Don't touch it.
Don't touch it. Everybody tries to peel off the paint, including me. I still have to yell at myself.
I don't know how many people walk into their shop and they're just like, oh, this thing's cool, and rub their hand down it and just...
Oh, my paint's gonna be gone before I can even drive it.
You're handling this better than I thought. I think most people on the show...
Zoom in on my face.
I think most people on the show react to this more negatively than you have so far.
My eyes are watering so bad.
What's your thoughts on it? Give me a rundown, a
It
walkthrough.
sucks, I hate it. There's no flavor. It lives up to its name. It's just a huge weapon. Whoa, oh my god. Whoa. Oh my god. Oh no! This is why I use a fork. This is a whole different pain. Wow, that sucks. That is awful.
Let's talk about something else on your channel here. The dump truck that you had mentioned earlier. What's your plans with that?
Pick up dirt. Well, if we have corn going in our fields, I would like to harvest the corn, put it all in my dump truck, and bring it to the elevator. And be
I like that.
Look at all you semis.
My 8 bushels.
I can do it too.
What needs fixed on that thing?
Brakes,
Brakes?
clutch.
Clutch?
I thought it didn't have a clutch. No, it does have a clutch. The clutch was the brakes.
I said clutch worked great because you did a huge burnout from the hole.
Did do a huge burnout. I just know clutch. I mean, brakes.
Wow. It bombed your brain cells.
All I can think of is the word brakes. Oh, the bed! I was gonna redo the dump bed because the wood is not great. And I wanted to make it have sides. Kevin built little sides when we were landscaping our old house.
Yeah, we actually used
But
it.
yeah, I want to build a new bed and improve it.
I think it needs a fuel tank.
Probably.
I think it ran off a boat tank and a hose.
Oh, I need 6 new tires. Not 4. 6.
It's been some time. I haven't seen you down this hard from the hot sauce. Which makes sense, it's the bomb. It's like the one that's just pain and
It's
suffering.
not even the highest Scoville level that I've had, but it's definitely like the longest lasting.
So you're gonna finish the rest of your chicken nugget?
No!
That might be the first word you've ever censored on your channel.
Oh my god!
Is it time for Apollo?
It has died down a little bit.
Are you cold?
I got like the shivers now. I am not looking forward to this.
You should last dab it right onto the nugget.
I did that with that one and now I'm dead. Oh my gosh. It wasn't even that bad.
Yeah, okay. Okay, John.
It wasn't, it was fine. It's fine.
Oh, sorry.
This car weighs like 2 pounds now, be careful. Whew, okay. My mouth feels mostly better now. This is why I'm calling this car the Spicy Nova. Wow, my brain has been cooked. I don't want to do this one. There was one that we had that was called the Constrictor. And that one was like 3 or 4 ingredients, and one of them was literally just vinegar, I think, for preserving it. And then it was like, was it ghost pepper? It was, at the time, the hottest pepper. Powder and distillate. And like... Extract, yeah.
It was just
and
the 3 extremes.
I watched a review on it, and it said this has no culinary purpose. It's just meant to hurt.
And was the bomb worse?
And it did hurt. That one, the Constrictor, was much faster, but it was very, very, very spicy. The bomb will kill you for like half an hour. And now I'm about to eat Apollo, which is the newest, hottest pepper. Oops, too much came out. This is probably the amount that John like swallowed, if not more.
It was so much. Like the majority of what's missing from that bottle was straight into that man's mouth.
Just drinking it.
What's your opinion here, John? What are you feeling?
Oh, we're about like a 10 out of 10 on the pain level. Ooh, that's hot.
His hands are numb. Worse than eating.
Oh!
Worse than eating a pure ghost pepper. The whole goddamn thing. All right, John. We're about 3 minutes. How you feeling? Are you? We want some more?
No.
I have never seen him do this before. I think he just developed Tourette's and religion.
Okay, let's go. I bit the head off of this one earlier. I've had this before, so I know the pain that comes with this. Okay. Be nice, please. It's not gonna be nice.
It's not gonna be nice. So, Mook, the last question. The shirt you're wearing. There's some new details about that and what's coming up. What do you have for a merch push for us? What's new with Junkyard Digs merch?
I know Apollo is a very delayed bite. So we have all of our merch at junkyarddigs.com. This is gonna get worse and worse, so I'm gonna talk as fast as I can. We are currently looking to outsource locally, which means I need to sell out of my inventory that I have back there. So if you go onto our website, a message should pop up, but just in case it doesn't, use the code, use the code JYD20 at checkout. Oh god, here it comes. For 20% off of your entire order. Everything is on clearance until we sell out. And then we are switching. Oh my god. And then we are outsourcing. And we will hopefully have more products to offer, like hats and koozies and anything else we think of. And hopefully the world shipping, overseas shipping. What is it called? International International shipping.
The world's shipping.
I should eat more.
What? Just lick the plate.
It's not burning like I remember it burning.
Probably because you don't have any
burning.
taste buds left.
But it's...
And you gotta shake the hell out of them to really get the heat out of the bottle.
Why did I do that?
Can I have a chicken nugget?
This is burning more now. Okay, yeah, this is the burn I remember. Here comes the 3 million Scovilles. Okay, while I'm dying, that's gonna do it for this episode of Junkyard Mook. Thank you for watching. Me die.
Keep your hands away from your eyes.
I forgot what I already said, but don't forget to like and share and subscribe. Thank you to Summit Racing for helping me on this build. We dropped off the camshaft kit and everything with the engine. So these parts are getting into motion and everything. Oh my god. Holy shit. I'm in pain. Stay tuned for more Nova project build thing. This is nothing like the bomb, but it's still very hot. It burns in a different part of my face. Ooh. So you guys should go out and buy the Apollo hot sauce. It's a good time.
My favorite part is this isn't even like a sponsored ad. This is just for fun.
No, it's not. They have no idea it exists. Hopefully we answered some questions as far as where the heck I've been for 2 months moving. And it's winter and the shop is pretty full. So I think that just about does it. I'm gonna go lay down. But yes, this is why I called my car the Spicy Nova. Because I enjoy these. Okay, we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.